It's you talk, baby.
You Talk family, what go on? This your boy D. I wanted to come on and tell you guys thank you to everyone, my whole entire You Talk family that's been supporting me since I started doing this back in 2020. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you guys. And a big thank you to everyone that is signed up with your You Talk memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I also want to say thank you and shout out to our super producer, the man himself, Mr. King Judge, KJ Production, Mr. Marquise Judge. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. I love you, brother. You already know. Also, a big thank you and shout out to our super co-host, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. You Talk family, I know y'all appreciate him, and I do as well. Shout out to Mr. Larry Frank Jr. Thank you for all that you do, brother. I love you. Let's get into it, man. Let me tell you about these 3 different memberships that we got going on at You Talk. The first membership is the You Talk Club. And with that membership, you will receive different loyalty badges for every month that you are a member of the You Talk family. The second membership is the You Talk VIP. And with that membership, you will receive 10% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. And you will get different photos and videos whenever we're out and about. We'll be sending you different stuff. And the third membership is the You Talk Box. And with that membership, you'll receive exclusive content when we're doing special interviews with special guests. You will all have access to those interviews, and you will get 15% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. So those are your 3 memberships. Pick one of the 3, and if you don't, it's still all good. It's all love over here at You Talk, but everybody that's got their memberships, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, like I said. So, like I said before, thank you. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the movement. Everybody stay safe, take care. And y'all know how we start every video and every show that we do. And y'all know how we end every video and every show that we do. It ain't no us without you, baby. And I'm out. We love you guys. Take care. It's You Talk.
It's you talk, baby.
Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of You Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I got to say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, You Talk, it's the people show. Look, You Talk, let the people know. Look, yeah. This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. And Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. Is that You Talk? Yeah.
It's you talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby.
You Talk family. Right. Ravishing.
Ravishing.
Back in the day, man. Rick. Maru, you say Rick. Hey, right, remember when Rick used to turn around? No, he'd turn around and put his hand like that and then go to goddamn snap in his arm.
Yeah. What I know, what I used to say, what I like right now is for all you fat, out of shape
That's some shape women.
Louisiana losers. Sit down and let your women see what a sexy man looks like. Hit the music. Boy, you took me back on that.
That was my boyfriend. Utah family, what's going on? What go on, man? It's your boy D, and of course, I got my PIC. I keep it with me all day. Y'all already know what it is. Larry Frank Jr. is in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Utah family, what's going on, man? Come on, let's get in here. Let's get in here, man. Shout out to the Juice. The Juice is in the building. Hurricane season, yes, it is upon us. Shout out to the Juice. What's going on to the Juice? Oh, Chris Kane is in the building. They go Chris Kane. Shout out to Chris Kane. What's going on, Chris Kane? They go on. Mr. Derek Alford is in the building. Shout out to Onk, man. Kane's Raw. You know, that's my player partner right there, man. Shout out to Kane's Raw, man. What's going on, Kane's Raw? Oh, man, there you go. There you go. He's in the building, our brother, Mr. King. I'm going to start calling him Kyle Kane, man. I'm going to flip it, Larry. I'm going to call him Kyle Kane, man. Let's turn it around. You know, let's get a different ring, man. You know what I'm saying,
Double K. Double K.
Yeah. Double K, man. AKA Double K, man. Shout out to man Kyle King, our brother, man. Shout out to Antonio Abner, man. Double A.
Double A.
What's going on, man? Shout out to Double A and his lovely wife, man. How you guys doing, man? Love you guys, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Shout out to Mr. Brock, man, who's always here, man. Our brother, Mr. Brock. I think Mr. B out there in Texas, ain't he? Mr. Brock out there in Texas?
Fort Worth in the Dallas area with my cousin.
That's what's up, man. Fort Worth in the building, man. Shout out to Mr. Brock, man. That's what's up, man. And shout out, man. Y'all already know, man, over here, who we get at. That special shout out to, man, at the beginning of the show, man. Our guy, man, Mr. King Judge, man. KJ Production.
Yeah.
My goddamn super producer, man. Shout out to my super producer, man, Mr. King Judge. It ain't no me without him, man. That's my dog. That's my brother. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to King Judge, way back, man. Shout out to everybody. Larry Frank Jr. What's going on, brother? Let me start off by saying, man, happy Friday to you, man. I hope you all had a great week. Let me shout out to Big Bro too, man, and Miss Siobhan, man. Mr. Braden is celebrating his anniversary, man, today. So shout out to our guy.
Happy anniversary, Big Bro.
Man, on their anniversary, man. Shout out to him, man. They somewhere, man, far away, man, chilling. I don't want to put his business out, man, but he hanging out, man. Shout out to Big Bro, man. Love you, man. Happy anniversary to the both of you, man. But Larry Frank, it is Friday. How you doing tonight, my brother? What's good?
I had a hell of a day. But you know what? Everything went bad. Work was just going against me. I got stuck in the mud somewhere. Thank God I was able to use that power divider and dig myself out. I said, man, I ain't trying to have to get nobody to, because all I would have needed was a wrecker to pull me out. And then I had a couple of spots I had to go, and I had a couple of people that didn't know how to operate the forklift. They couldn't get me offloaded, which should have been about an hour and a half job, turned into about damn near 6. And then I got home and tried to get ready to boot up the computer, and then I had electronic issues. So, hey, but you know what? God is good. We got through it. We're here right now. No complaints. We are good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's good, man. Yeah, I had a long week as well, man. You know, I was down in Savannah last weekend, man, going to pick my daughter up from camp, man. So just had a lot to do, man, coming back, man. You know, everything I got going on, man, getting ready to come up anyways, man. So, you know, back on the diet, man. Oh, there go Ellen, man. Ellen V, what's going on, man? Our sister, man, Ellen V.
Miss V.
What's up, baby? How you doing? What's good? What's good, Ellen? Well, yeah, got all of that taken care of, man, and back on the diet. Larry Frank had to get back on it strong because, you know, I think when you came here to when you came to Atlanta, man, you gonna stop blaming me for this too. We was eating together, bro. We ate together, man. We ate good.
Yeah.
Y'all don't listen to it.
Yeah, but I was at your house. You was the host. I was at your house, so I blame your ass for this. God damn it.
Hey, man, Larry Frank been blaming me, y'all, man. We got off of our diet pretty good, man, when he came to Atlanta, man. But I was just trying to feed my homeboy, y'all, man. I didn't mean that bad, man. I was just trying to be a great host. That's all I had to do.
We ate so good. Did you tell him? Did you tell him how we ate so good? Both of us crashed out at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the.
Bruh. And the crazy part about it, if Joseph Bernard come in here, he gonna tell you, and he came here, man, the same spot you was in, Joseph Bernard was in when he came here, man. He was here.
Crashed out.
Oh, what's that, Kiss Kane? Damn, D, I wish you would have told me you was in Savannah. I'm 40. Oh, man, my bad, Chris Kane.
Oh, y'all missed each other.
My bad, Chris Kane. Down that way. Where you at? Statesboro, Swainsboro, where you at? And it's crazy because I supposed to have to call Ben, man. You know Ben Troop, man. You know he stayed down there in Swainsboro, man. I was supposed to have to holler at him, man. I didn't get a chance. My bad, Chris. It was a fast weekend, bro. I was downtown Savannah. I hated it. I think we talked about it last week, man. They had me down at the DoubleTree, which is my favorite hotel. If I stay at a hotel, normally it's Airbnbs, but when I stay at a hotel, it's definitely the DoubleTree. But man, I can't stay at the DoubleTree no more. I was telling Frank, they was charging us $47 a day to park. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm doing that no more, Frank. Oh, he in Hinesville. Oh, okay. My bad, Chris. Next time, brother, if the Lord permit, man, next time, bro. I'm sorry, man. That's my fault, Chris Kane, man. But we're gonna get into it tonight, man. The topic is, y'all, man, must Miami reestablish themselves as a winner to appeal to other conferences in the future? This is what we're talking about tonight, man. We want to make sure everybody, man, y'all guys stay on topic tonight because we want to get everybody's opinion, man. We want to get everybody's opinion, and this is what we want to know because it's supposed to be changing. What, Larry Frank? And they go slow folk, man. They go slow folk in the building.
Yeah,
slow
I think
what up?
The target from what I've seen with Clemson and Florida State is going to be somewhere around 2030. So you got about another 5 years. You got some time, but
hold the line, Corey. Hold the line real quick. We got a call to Larry Frank. They coming in here tonight, man. So I'm gonna give everybody a ticker because I know everybody got a lot to say. I'm gonna put everybody on the timer tonight. So Corey, I think this Corey. I'm gonna call. State your name and where you calling from.
This Porch Kane calling out
Porch Kane.
Florida.
Porch Kane is in the building, man. Shout out to Porch Kane, y'all. Porch Kane, what it do? What's going on? What it do?
Celebrating my little 21st year anniversary, but I did catch it. I was out there in Jamaica, so I did see it, but I wanted to call in. Man, do a lot of people know in the last 20 years we was on the 3 probationary periods?
I don't think they realize that.
Do they remember those 3 probationary periods?
I remember the one with the self-imposed ban for sure.
And then not only that, man, it takes time. We had Don Shalala, won't give us no money.
Right.
Filling up the U Health. Now we got someone who cares about football in her same position. The man that we got down there, he loves football. He gonna put so much money in football. And the thing about it is, if a kid don't want to come here, we can't make him go here. You know, some kids want to enjoy the college life where they can see all them pretty girls. I mean, even though it's pretty girls in Miami, but there ain't too many at the University of Miami campus. You got to remember, we might have 12, 13,000 kids there, if that. So some kids want to experience the college life, man, and go different places. Well, like, I'm a diehard Hurricane fan. I graduated in '95. Where I ended up going? I ended up going to the University of Florida for 2 years. You know why? Because Miami was under the probation period during that time. I was up there with Fred Taylor, Javon Curry, watching all them pretty little things, white, black, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, enjoying the college life. The college campus at Miami is not that big. So we got to recognize that we had a private institution that became big in the 80s. They were just to get rid of the football program. But it held its own because what we got. And then people want to talk about us getting athletes. But we was the first big school in Florida, besides the HBCUs, to get a black athlete. We did it before Florida and Florida State. So people, they need to understand the history of what's going on with that. And I don't give everybody a free pass. Everybody don't get a free pass because of probation and bad signal calls and play calls. Everybody don't get a free pass in this. But we got to start from somewhere. And right now, I feel like we start basically, we're in the third quarter of our new phase that we're trying to build. So what y'all fellas think about that?
Well, I mean, you're speaking on something we talked about last week, but we said what we had to say about it last week. We trying to talk about, man, this new alignment in 2030 with this conference. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, the conference realignment is going to happen. It's absolutely going to happen.
What would you like to see the University of Miami? I got you for like 15 more, so I'm gonna give you another minute. But what would you like to see Miami land at in the which conference?
It really don't matter because we still got to play ball no matter which way we go. If you go to the Big Ten, you know how they Miami haters, so they gonna put a lot of our games in the cold and the snow. You go to the SEC, you got to deal with the SEC bias. So it's a catch-22 regardless. We still gonna have to play ball. We used to play Penn State. We used to play Penn State back in the day. You know, we done played Michigan a few times, but no matter what, we still have to deal with the upper echelon and their ways of thinking. Just like Nick Saban got his pal and Donald Trump, everybody got pals. The SEC got their big-time commissioner, Penn State, Ohio State. They the good old boys in the Big Ten, even though they just got USC and Oregon. But Oregon ain't going to do good in the Big Ten. USC ain't going to do good in the Big Ten. Only thing, I see Miami being very competitive in the Big Ten because they only got 3 top teams that's heavy. You know, Penn State will be good because Franklin's a good coach. They're a decent team. You got to be ready to play them. Ohio State, you know, they're going to be who they're going to be. They're going to get cheated calls. Referees going to help them. But Michigan, they're blue blood. But other than that, you don't have too much to worry about. They're going to make the super conference. And the chips going to line where they make. So it's either SEC or the Big Ten. We're not going to the Pac-2, who just added 16. They're going to be the Pac-8 or whatever. So we're not going to the Big 12. So that's why I think Mario trying to build that heavy offensive line and defensive line because he know that we headed to the big 10. That's why I think he know because they already did the AAU type stuff. You know, Miami is already AAU certified, so that's why I see Miami going to the Big 10. SEC ain't gonna want us. So we got to deal with Florida and some other teams who don't really work it. You hear some of the recruits saying, I want to play in the SEC. They know Miami will be a big problem in the SEC. They're not gonna let that happen. Especially if they know we got money to compete in the SEC. And then we already in a rich state with the players. He talking about putting us in the SEC hotel. They're not gonna talk.
All right, Push King. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate the call. We appreciate the commentary, man. Thank you so much, man. We're finna get some more people on. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. And we want to tell you and your lovely wife, man, happy anniversary to you guys too, man.
Anniversary.
Yeah, we made it 21 years. I guess I'm legal now.
Yeah, you legal.
That's what's up. Hey, Push King, man, like always, man. We appreciate you, man, and enjoy your weekend, man. We love you, brother.
Much love,
bro. I love y'all too. Y'all keep the commentary going, brother.
All right, for sure, man. We'll do.
All right.
Later. We got another caller. I think is this the Magic Man in the building, man? Shout out to the Magic Man.
The Magic Man.
Mr. Magic. What up?
What's the move, goddammit?
What's good?
What's
good?
On?
What's up with
y'all
you, man? Benny Bird. What's up, man? On a mission. What up?
What the fuck y'all doing, bro? Y'all okay? Y'all got male scrippers on the beginning of the show.
Hey, man, that's Ravis and Rick Rule, man. That's a favorite. Look at it. No, he didn't. You see it, Frank? You know what he trying to do there, Frank. You know what he trying to do, though.
What y'all doing, man?
What Victor Newman? What Victor Newman talking about?
I love y'all boys.
Larry Frank, because you know he been watching the softball. He trying to get back at us, Larry Frank. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's what he trying to do. We done been on about the softball, Larry Frank. He trying to get us, Larry Frank.
Oh, Victor Newman. Newman.
My thing is this. I told you earlier, D, that the only thing I think. I look at that shit from, see, a lot of people is dismissing the part with Wisconsin and the Big Ten coming at Miami like they coming at.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
But they came at us pretty hard. They're trying to get a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We already been asked to come to the SEC after we left the Big East some years ago. So my thing is this. I wonder how. The only thing that will save us is because they got a chance. They got a team in the Miami market as far as television.
Mm-hmm.
Because the SEC already got Florida. I told you that earlier. So the only thing they could do, you know what I'm saying? They can try to kick us out. But that market and the money they could make from having UM in the Big Ten, they can't. I think we'll get in because of that. But they coming at us. The SEC came at us. They also came at us with Cam. When Cam was the number one pick, they switched to a commercial. You know what I'm saying? They already showed us that they don't want us, the SEC. But the Big Ten, that's more pressure on Mario. He gotta win this year. If not, 10 games or better, he in trouble. I'm telling you, because this coming up rapidly. Everything is happening real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And we miss out on that, I don't know what to say, bro. I know the ACC came up with this thing about if you make the playoffs or whatever, you get extra money. Bruh, this shit's gonna fall apart. ACC gonna fall apart. And if Miami can't win the games that we supposed to win, who the fuck are we? Who in the hell are we? We haven't gotten everybody coming, yeah, we should have 10, 12 wins, 11 wins, whatever. Bruh, we haven't been winning the games that we supposed to win. We struggling in those games. And I'm gonna tell you something else, bruh. I heard the last couple of recruits that went other ways. How about we had the most money on the table and still didn't fucking get them?
Mm.
So I'm just saying, bruh, something happening that we don't know about.
And that's funny you say that, because we had somebody from a show last week, Larry Frank, that told us Miami doesn't have the money of an Ohio State and an Alabama.
We don't.
And
we damn sure don't.
We probably don't. But you just told me that we can afford to get who we want to. We offered him the most money. He still didn't want to come to Miami. So I agree with you. There is something else that's going on. What is that?
Bro,
I don't know.
Hey, right. I told you a couple of weeks ago. The information was given that Mario was fussing with the guy they just fired, the strength and conditioning coach, in front of play. Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
I'm just saying that should get around, bro. And motherfuckers be like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. And I told Larry Frank, I think I said this last year, or maybe it been the year before. I think it was last year. Mario might not be the coach. Take us to the championship. And I'm just being real. It's all about him. He want to build a name for himself. I get it. But you're not utilizing the resources that you have around the University of Miami, of the alumni. You had fucking Highsmith as your, come on, bro. I'm just trying to tell people, don't get your hopes up too high. Just ride with it. Ride the wave. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, because you're going to be a drunk motherfucker when you do. So I'm just saying.
It's you talk, baby.
I'm just, hey, this is the realest show on YouTube, bruh. Everybody getting to speak their truth. And the thing of it is, I ain't far-fetched from what I'm saying. Those who know football and knows what's happening and can see what's going on, yeah. I just pray that something happened for him, but he pushing everybody away. But it's gonna be okay. Whoever coach that come in after him will do what they need to do. And as you know, give me my shit.
You ready for that?
You know I'm at the pump, right? Goddamn right. You know I got the motherfucking pump. I love you boys, man. Y'all be good, man. I'm
we love you.
The rest of the show.
All right, love you too, brother.
Bro.
You already know.
Sir. Yes, sir. Much love, brother.
All right, cool.
All right, Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic, y'all.
It's you talk, baby.
Katie said something that was definitely, man, worth noting. Katie said that Miss Katie said some kids care about being developed. Yes, I mean, I think that's a true statement, because we have seen them leave here, go other places, and flourish, Larry Frank Jr., even when they're not productive here. When they get to the NFL, they look like a totally different player when they get to the next level. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
What did Chris Kane say? What does DJ? He just say, we got the 5th ranked NIL, we got the money, but we need motherfucking generational players to give money too. Yeah. Example, contracts need to be in place and money needs to be cut for players not producing. He said a mouthful there. Let me give you one.
It's you talk, baby.
Give him more. Give him more.
He got by. Gotta give him one for that.
It's you talk, baby.
Damn, DJ came with it on that though. Now I agree with DJ 100% on that. Damn. Right on point. What King Kyle said. At Katie, every program does it. The new college football. And see,
every program does not do it. Every program does not do it like that. Every program, see, and you see King Kyle, man, I know King Kyle gonna think I don't like him. But I do like King Kyle, man. I love King Kyle. That's our guy. But King Kyle be saying some outlandish stuff, man. Listen.
Well, you know King Kyle is a Mario guy, man. You already know that.
Well, that's Mario Jr. We're gonna call him MJ.
Yeah,
that's Mario Jr.
That's Mario Jr. MJ, yeah.
But the thing about it is, yeah, every program does have a level of players coming in and out via the transfer portal, but not to the level of Miami every year, where at least 1/4 of the starters are out. or you got another fourth or 25% of new starters on either defense or offense. Other schools ain't doing it like Miami. And I'm gonna say this as it pertains to the topic. You got to see what's going to happen with Clemson and Florida State. That's going to tell you a lot. And that's why it's important for Miami to establish this winning culture some kind of way. Because as you edge closer to 2030, if you are still a 9-10 win team at your ceiling with no ACC appearances, no ACC championships, no playoff appearances, I got news for you. You're going to stay right here in the ACC while Clemson and Florida State jump ship and go somewhere else. Because let's look at it like this. Miami has not been appealing enough for another conference to want them in the last 15, 20 years since all this conference realignment started. Clemson has come up and won national championships. Florida State with Jameis, they had a couple of years, won a national championship and just went undefeated a few years ago. Now, Miami has the national name as the other two, but Miami don't have recent success as the other two. And that is not going to be appealing, period. So, yes,
and you know
Miami has to
crazy,
win.
Larry Frank?
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2023, the Big Ten, they was grossing $879 million a year, that conference. What do you think they're doing now? Like, that's crazy. And they got a national championship here recently, bro. So
at least double that. At least double that.
It's crazy.
And you got to look at adding Oregon. See that I love that. I love that. Think about that. Adding Oregon, adding USC, and I know USC been down, but you add those two big names.
Hold the line, caller. Hold the line real quick.
Yeah, you got UCLA, but UCLA came in more for the basketball side of things, not football. So at the end of the day, bro, you know, Miami's going to have to get it together. They're going to have to start winning. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what I wish they could do. I know it wouldn't happen, but this is what I would love. I don't like Notre Dame, obviously, but I like the way they do business. Because Notre Dame has kept that contract as an independent with NBC for the football rights. They're getting all that revenue money.
All the revenue.
Play ACC and the ACC for everything else. How nice would it be if Miami established itself, or should I say reestablished itself as a winner and went independent? Because they could. But that's wishful thinking. Go ahead, caller. What's happening?
Chris Kane in the building, man. What's going on, Chris Kane? What's going on? Chris Kane. What's up, brother?
What's going on with y'all?
Oh, man, we ain't doing nothing, man. We just talking a little football tonight, man.
Yo.
Talking a little bit of facts.
Let me get y'all something before you get started. Let me get y'all something. I seen on Footballville page today that y'all Orange Man said, y'all president said that they're about to sign a bill that's gonna start restricting some of this NIL stuff. So
yep, I saw that.
Hey, this been, you seen that? So carry on, Chris Kane. I'm gonna go ahead and put your time up. Go ahead, brother.
Too many Negroes getting paid. Go ahead, Chris.
You know how that goes.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you know, that's just all it is. He's just mad because he ain't getting none of that money.
There it is.
But anyway, the whole simple fact is that, look, the alignment and everything that's getting ready to happen, that's going to be in a couple of years. But one thing about it, we can't leave, no matter where we go or whatever we do, we cannot leave this ACC without winning it, okay? Because how is that going to look? We done had everybody that came in here that done won except for us. Okay. Yes, we know about Don Shalala. Yes, we know all about the stuff that what she wasn't doing, what she did do, what she didn't do, and all this other kind of stuff like that. How long are we going to hold that accountable to the point of where we need to develop? Okay. Because she don't develop the coach. She don't develop the players. The coaches. That's what they have to do. Yes, you got to have the money in order to get the players, but what about if we did get what about now? So what's the excuse now? Don't we got a blank check? Nope. I mean, we still not getting developed. We still buying players out of the portal because we don't know how to do what?
develop. So what's the point? So how much blame can she really have? You see what I'm saying? Yes, we going ahead and we getting all of this stuff, man. Yes, we getting these players and all doing all this stuff. What did DJ say? Give the players and coaches some hype factor before the game and hope the mentality of Mr. Market show. Boys gonna show up in a way that we won't understand and we don't even want to understand. I'm gonna tell you that right there now, DJ. You don't want that kind of smoke, bro. Not out there. Not out there. But anyway, listen, we just need to go ahead and take care of what we need to take care of. We win games, and that takes care of everything. You know what I'm saying? So once we do that, we'll be good. If we don't do that, we ain't going nowhere. And as bad as Florida State was, and as sneaky as Clemson was to get in there, and they got in there and won the ACC championship with a 10-3 record. Didn't we have a 10-3 record? Well, we had a 10-2 record, but we lost. That says a lot. See, their 10-3 is a little bit different now, so they actually went on ahead and went to the playoffs and actually won the ACC yet again, compared to us where we didn't. But this year is year 4. Mario has no excuses. He has to show up and show out this year because I'm telling you something. He can sit here and think that he won't get bought out if he wants to. His ass to be somewhere and they're going to run somewhere.
Hold on a second, Chris. Hold up. Let me ask you this. We know that, but what are your thoughts as far as being able to navigate beyond this year, be it who Mario or any coach, no matter what happens, to get this program in position to win so that they can be attractive to another conference with all this realignment that's happening? What's your thoughts on that? That's what I want to know.
We got to win. And it got to be consistent. It can't be a one-hit wonder. You see what happened up there in Tallahassee with one-hit wonders. You see what happens with that. That's non-development.
But they still marketable. That's the thing. Florida State, through everything they're going through under Norvell, they still getting the invites and they're still wanted in other conferences, whereas Miami isn't. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What we gonna take?
We're gonna have to be marketable, and in order for us to be marketable, we're gonna have to win. We're gonna have to win. We're gonna have to win. We're gonna have to win the games convincingly. We can't skid by no games. We have to dominate, and we don't dominate. We skid by Cal. We skid by Duke. We skated by Louisville and all these different kinds of seasons. Since when have they ever been able to hang with us? No. It needs to be knocked down, dragged down. When we see you, we're gonna tear your ass out of the frame and walk up the field with the Dubs and going over there, so that way we can be marketable.
Right.
Chris Kane,
this is ridiculous.
Which conference, before I get you out of here, which conference do you want to see Miami in, man, when the realignment starts?
Honestly, I mean, to be demographically, honest, I would like for us to go to the SEC, but the SEC don't want us in there because I know one thing, just like Mr. Magic said, look how they did Cam. But if we went to the Big Ten, we would have to travel to Ohio State. We'd have to travel to Michigan. We'd have to travel to Penn State. But it's not like we never did this stuff before. You see what I'm saying? So I really don't see what the big deal is. We had to travel to Washington State when we had to go up there. We had to go to all these different places. So I really don't see what the big deal of it is. When we was in the Big East, we was doing it and whooping their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like we need to be a respectable team to go to a respectable conference because nobody fears us. We need to instill that fear back into this program and to these other opponents. Because every time you look at the score touchdown, they throw the U up and then they tear it down. They break it, they throw it upside down, they do all of this stuff. It's time for us to let them know. The next time you see that and you do some shit like that, you're gonna whoop your ass on this one. Plain and simple. And that's my time, fellas. That's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all very much. And I appreciate y'all time, man. Love the show, and I will be listening. And as always, go Canes.
Okay, Chris Kane.
It's you talk, baby.
Yo.
Great call, Chris Kane.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great call. If you're just tuning in tonight, man, we are talking, man. Must Miami reestablish themselves as a winner to appeal to other conferences in the future? Yeah, I couldn't believe that number when I saw it, Frank. And you know who was right behind them, man. They had the SEC behind them at 852 million. Then you had the ACC at 707 million. You had the Pac-12 at 600 million. And then you had the Big 12 at 510 million. But that was back in 2023.
Yeah.
Like I say, as far as you saying being marketable, do you think that Miami this year, going into the season, like this first game against Notre Dame, and I think they play Florida, like the second and third game? Like
fourth game. They got Notre Dame, Bethune, South Florida, and then Florida.
How important are those two games, man? Like, do they have to win both of those games to kind of show that, Eric Meyer, what's going on that?
What up, Eric?
You know that we're somewhat, we can be that team, man. Like, do they have to win one of those games, or like how can they split those games? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, those are two big games, man, this year, bro. Especially the Notre Dame game being the first game of the season.
They can split them because obviously neither one of them are in your conference, so you can split them. You'll beat the other one, lose to one, so the one that you beat will be regarded as a signature victory for the program, which is always good. What you don't want to do,
at least one.
At least one minimum. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go 0-2 against both of them. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. If you really want to put your foot out there and put your name out there for the college football world, beat them both. You start off 4-0. Because here's the thing. This first 4-game stretch can make or break Miami's season, because if you can go 4-0, you will have beaten you will already beaten two tougher teams than maybe everybody else you played last year. Before you get into October, you'll have a better winning, better opponent list of opponents that you've beaten than anybody you played last year before you even hit ACC.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are there any pre-rankings that's came out? Is Notre Dame or Florida? I know Notre Dame is probably ranked in the top 10.
But they haven't come out yet. But, I mean, you already know. I mean, they're going to do the usual suspects thing. Notre Dame's going to be a top 10 program. Florida, they probably, they're getting a little bit of buzz. They'll probably make them top 15. Miami will probably be, I mean, hell, they probably top 15 as well, possibly top 10, depending on, how they view stuff with Beck and everybody. Miami has the opportunity to come out there and really, really show, okay, the direction that they're trying to go in, and show everybody else that, okay, are we going to be a Power 5 team like we are identified as? Or are we going to continue to have these group of 5 traits? Because like it or not, I don't give a damn what anybody else says. Miami is a group of 5 team, in my opinion, right now. You know why? Because the satisfaction is there with just winning 9-10 games a year. The satisfaction is there with getting 3-star recruits and beating your chest over getting just 3-star recruits or just anybody just because they had a good highlight tape.
Right.
The damn standard of excellence at Miami, the bar that fell down with so many people, and you got so many people giving Mario a pass. Miami is a group of 5 school in theory, and a group of 5 school in identity because of the fans' acceptance of mediocre Mario. Yes, I said it, mediocre Mario. Because mediocre Mario, if not for a Cam Ward non-injury season last year, thank God Cam Ward stayed healthy, mediocre Mario would be under 500 overall as a coach and under 500 at Miami, because he was only one game over 500 prior to the season start. Now, you haters can come up in here and say, oh, you're hating. No, I'm stating facts. And it's just something about stating facts that people don't like. But mediocre Mario is just that. Now, everybody.
LV, put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Put it on a T-shirt, make you
It's
some
you
money,
talk.
LND.
It's you talk, baby.
But that's what it is, D. That's what it is. So I can see Miami going 4-0 and starting off and having a launching pad, beating Florida State in the first ACC game, and then somewhere along the way, lose 2 games in the ACC, which will take them out of ACC contention. Why? The coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust him. I don't care about recruiting. I don't care about. I'm over that. I'm done with that. I'm looking at, and like I said, I ain't gonna name no shows, but y'all watch these shows. Y'all up in here watch all these other shows. All these other shows, all of a sudden, everybody talking about recruiting. Are we that hard up as a fan base that now we got to put all this attention in the guys that are still in high school and ain't gonna get on campus until 2027? That's all I'm seeing. 2026. Mediocre Mario.
Hey, it's a Friday night. You on with you talk, man. If you got anything you want to say, man, the telephone number is 404-981-3997. I agree with Larry Frank. Like I say, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm like Mr. Magic. I'm gonna sit back and watch the show like everybody else, man, and see how this thing turns out, man. But I'm with Frank though, man. If I had to see him go to, you talked about this earlier. If I had to see him go to any conference, I would say probably the Big Ten.
I would say the Big Ten as well, because the SEC is look, as Chris Kane said, and I'm in agreement. Regionally, demographically, I would love to see him in the SEC. But I know what people are going to say if they go to the Big Ten. Well, that's going to be hard for people to go to the games. Y'all MFers ain't going to the games at the Rock, and they playing at home. So I don't want to hear about people going to the games up there in Wisconsin and all over the rest of the country.
All of them so-called guru South Florida geniuses down there, they don't even go to the game now, do they, Larry Frank?
They don't go to the games. And I've gone to away games, and let me tell you something. Miami is well represented even in bad seasons at away games. I've been there. I was in Dallas when they played LSU, and even though LSU, that was basically a home game because pretty much a third of Louisiana was in that bitch. There was a hell of a lot of green and orange up in there too. I was there in Orlando, and I know Orlando. Let's join the swag.
Let's join the swag.
I'll be 100 with you. I really think Southern and FAMU will probably beat Mario, man. I'm just being 100, man. It's just.
And notice we said Mario. We know we got the talent, but notice we said Mario.
Yeah. That's where it all falls down. That's where it all boils down. And D, I'm gonna just be honest. You have to, if you want to put yourself in a position to be marketable and be attractive to another I'd rather see him go to the Big Ten. That's where I want to see him go, if it happens. Because if you go to the Big Ten, what you had last year will no longer happen again. You will never be able to say that you played a light schedule. Because in the Big Ten, you're going to draw a USC. You're going to draw Oregon. You're going to draw an Ohio State. You're going to draw a Michigan. You're going to have all of these good teams over here. So guess what? You need to have competition so that if you do finish with 10 wins, you can make an argument to the committee to put yourself in position to get into the playoffs. And let's not forget this other situation here. Getting back to what I was saying earlier about Notre Dame with the independent contract. Is the SEC, who I think has the biggest TV deal out of all of the conferences in college football, do you really think the SEC is going to want Miami and split that revenue with a group of 5 type of school as Miami? I don't care if it's Power 5. They are Power 5, but they're pretty much everything. I look at Miami right now, and honestly, Miami's on the same level as Kentucky right now. I don't care about the 80s. I don't care about the early 90s. I don't care about 2001. I love those years. That's great to talk about. That's great to reminisce about. But that history don't mean shit with modern day Miami football. That's just the honest to God truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our history, our recent history, D, 15 to 20 years. What have we been? We've had 2 10-win seasons in the last 15 to 20 years. 2017 and last year.
Yeah.
One ACC championship appearance in which we got skull dragged. One bowl victory in the last 15 years with Mark Richt in 2016 versus West Virginia. Every time we go to a bowl game, we lose. So honestly, with all of that history, and if we're not leveling up and stepping up, does anybody really think that the Big Ten would even want Miami? But you got old Clemson, who fell off, supposedly, and without no transfer players, won the ACC.
No transfer player, still doing it the old school way.
Let's go back in history real quick. When Miami and Virginia Tech left the Big East in 2004, and they came to the ACC, people don't realize the excitement of Miami and Virginia Tech coming to the ACC was you had nothing else in the ACC at the time except Florida State. Clemson was garbage. That was pre-Dabo. They were mediocre. All these other teams in the ACC, they were just mediocre. You had nothing. It was Florida State. It was a one-team conference. So the projection was Miami and Virginia Tech coming in here was going to bring this conference and elevate it to another level. But what happened?
Both of them programs, they're at the bottom of the damn barrel.
They've been, at least Virginia Tech got that ACC title. You know, they lost, but they got there. You know, but what happened? By them coming in, now Clemson is born and they become the ACC power to go with Florida State. But guess what? Miami was brought in and put in the Coastal so that they can battle Florida State every year. So you got that cross conference game. You got that rivalry game. An interconference rivalry is nothing better than an interconference rivalry game when you got two programs that are good. Hence Ohio State, Michigan. Hence Auburn, Alabama. Hence Alabama, LSU. Hence USC and Oregon. But Miami.
But can you really see? Yeah. Can you really see Miami and Florida being in two different conferences, man? After all these years,
Miami and Florida.
And Florida State being in two different conferences?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can. Because I think Florida State, look, Florida State ain't got nothing to prove. Florida State didn't won a national championship in the now it's old. It's starting to get some dust on it. Got a good bit of dust on it. But at least it's a championship that many people remember. And even though they shit the bed against Georgia in the bowl game, they did go undefeated. And it wasn't their fault that Jordan Travis broke his leg.
Right.
Who knows what would have happened if Florida State would have got into the 14 playoff with Jordan Travis being healthy?
Yeah.
You never know. Now let's say the same thing about Miami. You can't. You got Louisville coming to the conference. I think they came in, 2005, I believe. I think it was like right after Miami or a couple of years after. I don't know. They've come in. Gone. Look at the other teams that didn't go to the ACC championship. Virginia, Louisville, Virginia Tech, Pitt. Miami got one appearance. But all these other schools here and there, to and fro, even though they don't win, because Clemson is smacking them. Just saying.
Yeah. 904 Hurricane. I disagree. Put Miami in the SEC and Kentucky does not pull the TV ratings Miami pulled. I agree with that.
Miami ain't pulling TV ratings.
I agree with that.
No, Miami's not pulling TV ratings. Even if they go to
you
the
think
SEC.
that they'll pull more TV ratings than Kentucky, though?
Than Kentucky, yeah. But when I said that, I wasn't comparing Miami, Kentucky as far as TV ratings. I'm comparing them as far as being a program.
Right.
Like just in other words, fan expectancy of Kentucky is 7-8 games and a couple of 3-star recruits is considered great.
That's their victory.
That's their victory. And that's what's trickled down here at Miami with the Miami fan base. And when fans like yourself and myself with this show and our family tell everybody that they need to expect more, when you got all these tick booms going around here and people up here getting 3 stars and beating their chests over kids that's 3 stars, and you getting excited about recruiting in July when they got to put their names on the paper in December. knowing they can flip.
Thanks.
But these fans want to get excited about that. In what game? Florida, I'll give you the Florida game last year. That was a highly anticipated game. I expect Miami Notre Dame and Miami Florida this year to be good. Texas A&M, I think, was decent. But what TV ratings? Mario has not affected Miami's TV ratings like that, because Mario is not a coach on a national level that college football wants to watch. He's not. He ain't must-see TV. He ain't like Kirby. He ain't like Sark. He ain't like Dan Lanning up at Oregon. He ain't like Ryan Day at Ohio State. People ain't checking for Mario outside of the Miami fan base.
Well, and I think that's the only issue, is that hasn't won the conference yet. If UM can win the conference about 3 or 5 years, the SEC and Big Ten would be more interesting.
Absolutely. That's the point right there. Boom. Boom. Think about this. If the TV ratings, if people wanted to see Miami, why did they put Miami and Cal at 9 o'clock and we had to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch it?
See, that's what Ellen was just saying. We had later games too. When Miami had a noon game, the ratings were barely on TV.
Right. Right. I mean, how many times every week Miami's playing on ESPN2 or something?
And then the game done started, and we get about 30 minutes into the game, and they switch it over.
And they switch it over.
And we be like, damn right.
So that tells you right there that there's no respect for Miami for the TV ratings. They don't care.
Right.
Trust me. Miami's only getting all of this press and getting this long Sunday night game because of their opponent, not because of them. You're playing the national championship runner-up. 9 times out of 10, Miami, Florida going to be a 3:30 game. More than likely.
Right.
I'm like Ellen V. What'd she say? She got to stream the games on YouTube. Yeah.
Right. What the hell is ESPNU, Larry Frank? I don't even go that far down when I see the ESPN.
That's what I'm saying. When I see ESPNU, let me tell you something. You got to be a diehard Miami Hurricane like I am to search for them and watch them on the. Ain't nobody watching
Stop lying, King Kyle. Stop lying, King Kyle.
We ain't gonna pay no attention to Mario Jr., man. Mario can't do no wrong in his eyes. Let him cook. Let him cook. But that's all I'm saying, D.
Oh no, I agree. No, I was just saying, man. Hey, if you guys want to call in, man, we're gonna be on for a little while, man. A little while longer, man. The telephone number is 404-981-3997. It's the People Show, man. It's You Talk on a Friday night.
It's You Talk, baby.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's y'all show, man. It's y'all show. Larry Frank, man. We almost here, man. The first game is almost here, Larry Frank.
Yes, it is.
It's almost here. Do you plan on going to the Notre Dame game?
No, I am not.
I'm gonna try to get to that Florida game.
I'm not going. The game I'm eyeballing is Florida State. I'm eyeballing that one. I was looking at SMU, but I'm gonna come up there by you for the activities that you're gonna have up there that weekend. So that's the game I'm looking at is Florida State to be in there, because that's only about 7 hours from me. Tallahassee's only about 7 hours, but
I got your 904 in a ranking of the most watched college football programs during the 2024 season. The Miami Hurricanes were listed as having an average viewership of 2.41 million viewers, top 20 nationally. That's what now.
I'm with you, 904, but there's one little thing you need to change in that statement. Instead of saying the Miami Hurricanes were listed, say Cam Ward was listed, because I promise you, that's why everybody was watching Miami, because of Cam Ward. They was not watching. All right.
Hey, 904 knows football, man. He know better than that. He know that.
I'm shocked at 904. I'm shocked at 9. Exactly.
Yeah. 904 know. He know better than that, man. And then it's like Dolphin Derek was saying, man. It was the Cam Ward show, man. Everywhere he went, man. It definitely was, man. That high-powered offense, number one offense, and they want to see points. They want to see touchdown. Cam Ward was giving it to him, Larry Frank.
Yes.
He was giving it to him.
It was must
Miss Katie said Mario stays propped up by a Cuban mafia that's completely taking over our athletic department. Miss Katie is going, but she going in.
But you see, the thing about it that people don't realize is Miss Katie is actually connected to an extent. Miss Katie knows things that a lot of the people that's actually down there.
We know that, but see, they'll say that Miss Katie don't know that. They'll say she hating, but she don't know what she's talking about.
They say she hating. They label Miss Katie as the #1 Miami hater of everybody just because she's telling the truth because she knows what's going on. I don't know.
Right.
People hate the truth, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, we're gonna call it like we see it over here on Utah, man. It's been like this, man. 6 years, man. 6 years Utah, man. We're gonna keep on doing what we do. What Ms. B say? Not a Cuban mafia. King Kyle say easy fix. Just play better opponents.
Well, what good it gonna do to play better opponents when your Uncle Mario don't know how to coach against good coaches?
Damn, Cage Rose say, boy, deport Mario. Damn.
I'm with that. I ain't got nothing with it.
Damn,
I used to get his ass.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I'm with that. I used to get him. I wouldn't say a damn thing.
Speak your damn mind, Miss Katie, man. Chris Kane for life said, man. Yo, also, man, we want to apologize too, man, for the this past Monday. I know a lot of you guys you email. Okay, I got a phone call. Oh, I lost it. 832. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't looking at the screen. I got the ring off. You call back, man. I'll pick you up. Cigars and cafecito. Miss LV said, call back, man. If you wanna talk. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't looking at the screen, man. I was looking at some of these comments. Don't compare Miami to Kentucky. Then I have to give you the business. Kentucky is not Miami.
Give me the business. Give me the business because Miami fans are happy with Miami.
Hold on, caller.
Give me the business. I'll take you know me. I'm like Tommy Egan. I want all the smoke. Give me the business, and I'm gonna stand on it because at the end of the day, Miami fans' expectation. Miami is just the ceiling is 10 wins. Everybody's happy about that. They're not demanding the highest standard of championship excellence anymore. And as far as it's concerned, 7, 8, 9, well, not 7, but 8 or 9 wins and a couple of 3-star recruits and all of that, and a high recruiting class or whatever without winning. That's the same as Kentucky. If Kentucky do that, they popping bottles up there, man. Give it to me.
Caller. State your name and where you're calling from.
It's Brandon Brock, Fort Worth, Texas, man.
There he is. Mr. Brock.
It's in the house.
I'm gonna just tell you the truth, man. Usually, Mr. Frank be on point. Well, man, I think it's something y'all can understand that I'm gonna say it don't make sense. Like saying the viewership for Miami last year was because of Cam Ward. I'm kind of like, ain't that kind of the point? Like you get a highlight player, or if you get multiple highlight players too. But if you ain't got but one, I mean, ain't that why you getting that highlighted player so he can bring viewership to your program, to the game, or whatever?
Yeah, I agree with that. But here's what gets mixed up with all of that. Cam Ward, nobody can deny that Cam Ward, that offense was electric, and that was must-see TV for everybody. Everybody, not Miami fans, because I know all my friends, my LSU friends, and everybody else that was watching. That was the most phone calls and attention that I got in years from non-Miami fans. But you know what they were talking about? They were talking about what Cam Ward did and what the offense did. And my point to that was, when they said that the viewership was up, we don't need everybody acting. I don't need to have people trying to mislead and try to tell me that people wanted to see Miami last year because of Miami, because of the brand, that the national fans all over the country wanted to see Miami because of Mario Cristobal. No, they wanted to see Miami because of what Cam Ward and that offense was doing. Let them lose against Notre Dame and let them shit the bed and don't score nothing, and let them go 2-2 and see if them viewership numbers going to be up this year.
I mean, let's go back to, what was that, maybe 2012 or 2011? Bro, I wasn't watching Auburn in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, all that. So when Cam Newton was on that field, so I had my eyes on the Auburn Tigers.
There you go.
Yes, same here.
Same thing.
Yep. And it went the same way with the case about week 7, 8. So you start seeing Auburn on TV more often because of Cam Newton. The time he left, all this shit went right back to say that.
Right.
I mean, I'm just kind of like that's a part of it. That's what comes along with it. If you get a highlighted player, he gonna bring them views. When he gone, if you ain't got nothing else to support that, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna fall off. Miami TV viewership and all that stuff like that. I thought that had something more so to do with the deal that the ACC got with whoever the network is that they work with. Not so much don't nobody want to watch Miami. Because Florida State, Clemson, whoever else we bringing up that's winning, Louisville, whoever, Syracuse, all them, they not on prime time TV and all that stuff either. Like you might see some of the SEC teams, really, like you only see the kind of top heavy part of the Big Ten, which is Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State. Wisconsin, and then Michigan State, and they not on TV like that. I mean, those are just facts.
Okay. What you think about the conference realignment, Mr. Brock?
I don't really know because I'm kind of like I think the Super League stuff is where it's headed. So it's kind of like why they doing so much smoke about all this conference realignment stuff when they know pretty much that's probably where it's headed. You headed to 2 big conferences, and you want to pick pretty much those D1 schools, those what they call Power 5 schools. Like Miami, I don't care really how much losing they do, they're not going to be excluded from that. Now, wherever they put them in at, however they do it, if they keep it like it's an ACC conference or something like that or whatever, or some kind of SEC, conference or whatever, I guess that's the way they'll do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, what is all this stuff about the ACC going to implode and all that type of stuff there really even work? It's probably, we might only get another 3-4 years out of that.
The ACC, I don't think is going to implode. I think the ACC is going to do something similar to what the Big 12 did. The Big 12 lost Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC, and they brought Colorado in, which Colorado used to be a Big 12 team back in the day, along with some others. So you kind of saw it with like SMU coming in. You saw it with Cal coming in. Even if they lose some more teams, you got other teams that would want to probably play in the ACC because they might be playing in a shit conference or maybe a lesser tier team that might want to step up and, so they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I'm just, not really realizing like how is all that going to tie into, the Super League thing, the 2 super conferences, and that's, we ain't heard much smoke about it, but I mean, I think a few years ago, I remember listening to Booger McFarland, break all this stuff down, and everything that he called out is what happened. He said the exact time that Oklahoma and Texas were going to go to the SEC. That's exactly what happened. The Pac-12 was pretty much going to implode, and that's exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
Like in the SEC and the Big Ten, pretty much are working on breaking away from the NCAA, and they're going to become their own big super conferences, whatever. These 2 big super conferences, they pretty much going to challenge the NFL. All this NIL stuff and all that type of stuff like that pretty much is going to become player salaries.
Yep.
By 2030, 2032, like we might be seeing college football players have a college football career. Meaning, I ain't going to the NFL. I'm staying in college. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting, bro.
But I mean, as far as, projections for this season and stuff like that, I don't really, the only thing I can say is if it don't work out, I just feel sorry for like the kids who should be good and stuff like that. But I mean, I think I've seen enough from Mario Cristobal to know that like the softness that's there with the program right now. That has a lot to do with like that's how Mario Cristobal is. So it's not going to change.
Right.
He's not about aggression, intensity, and and all that type of stuff like that. Right there, he or at least he don't know how to impart that into his team. I don't know what it is about how our assistant coaches can't really seem to do it either. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I think that's the problem. I don't have a problem with the in-game calls, in-game decisions, and all that kind of stuff like that. I think it's good. I just think that the main problem with Miami and Mario Cristobal, at least, is that he can't. He's not. There's not enough intensity and aggression. It's too weak. It's too soft. And players can have a little bit more meanness, nastiness to them. Not saying be out there maliciously trying to hurt nobody. Nothing. But I'm saying just be a little bit more mean and nasty in your play. I think Miami would be one of the top teams in the nation. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yep, that's it, man.
That's what's up.
Great
We appreciate the call, like always, Mr. Brock, man. Thank you for calling in and supporting the show, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. I'm sitting back and enjoy.
Always, brother, man. You be safe, man. Take care.
Yes, sir. Y'all too. Thanks.
Mr. Brock, y'all. Y'all already know what that
It's
is.
you talk, baby.
That's family, man. Shout out to Mr. Brock, man. That's what's up. Let's go bite, man. I think somebody put a comment up I want to go bite to, man. Slug Bruce. Let's go back to Mr. Bruce. Let Mario build. We've been down over 20 years. It takes time to build up. Mr. Bruce, let me ask you, sir. So how long does Mario need to build up? How much time are you willing to give Mario, Mr. Bruce? What are your expectations this year, Mr. Bruce? Like I ask so many people of your kind. What are you expecting this year out of the Miami Hurricane? What are you expecting from Mario this year, sir? If we let Mario, we giving him time to build up. We've been down for 20 years. What's your time limit? Talk to us, Mr. Bruce. We waiting on you before we get off the show, man. We waiting on you, Mr. Bruce.
And while you waiting on Mr. Bruce, go ahead.
Hold the line. Call the whole. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
call. State your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, say that again.
State your name and where you're calling from.
Say that again, Lee. It came wrong.
Oh, that's my boy. That's Kane Rowe, man. Shout out to Kane.
Hey,
shout out to Kane Rowe.
Hey, I want to thank number one. D really can play Madden. I gotta give D his credit. He can play Madden. Larry Frank, I still gotta see you. Number two. All I can say is trash. That's all I'm gonna say. Development is trash.
Man, don't let him talk to you like that, Larry. Don't let him talk to you like that. Get him, Larry.
All right, so
I ain't worried about it.
Look, let me tell y'all about this.
That's why Mike Rump won the contest a few years ago. Go ahead, Kane Rump.
Oh, okay. See, hey, I knew I was supposed to win. We're gonna keep it like this. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, most people, most real people gonna sit there and feel numb to this Mario shit. Like this season is just a watch and look. Now everybody's numb. Most people numb. I'm numb to this whole era he got going on right now. More than likely because he can't develop where he recruit, and he replacing who he recruit with transfer players that are Jags, like what Steve Smith says, just another guy most of the time. Now he might look up and get a NFL ticket, which was Cam, and that was it. Every other Jag that he got in transfer portal was just a Jag, it was just another guy. Because they'll show out in the first few weeks and then they go dull. So we spend all this money on Carson Beck. Watch this shit play out like a TBD situation where he ain't gonna be doing shit with throwing interceptions. Because everybody, if you look at every quarterback that we don't have that came to Miami, they got injured and they come back from recovery, they look like shit. Emery came back looking like shit. Jake Garcia came back looking like shit. What that little short Kevin Hart motherfucker when he played against Alabama got injured again? He was looking like shit.
Yeah.
Boy said,
So everybody sitting there like Carson Beck's coming. He had a motherfucking injury. He had a fucked up. He got fucked up on the arm that he throws. You expecting him to do so good? He's gonna be one of those quarterbacks that's gonna do bad again. And they're gonna be stuck in the hole back at zero quarterback. We don't know if it's gonna be Luke Nichols, Joe Anderson, or Emory because it's not gonna play out well. And then on top of that, Mario want to be if he want to succeed, all he gotta do is shut the fuck up, coach the offensive line, and recruit. Don't get in none of the coach's way. But he do need to get rid of Shannon Dawson though. That's why I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say he's gonna need to get another offensive coordinator definitely. But at the end of the day, if Mario gonna be there, I'm just telling y'all, just be known. Just go with the ride, like the other dude said. Because this shit ain't gonna get no better. It's gonna be like a Bush Davis situation himself. Mario going to the league, it's just gonna be somebody else come in and take over and win us big games. That's just how it's gonna look. That's just how it's gonna be. It's all right. But I do want to say something to that dude that first called in. Don't nobody want to come to Miami because there ain't no real college like bullshit. You got Tootsie down there. You got all them white girls down there. You got Puerto Rico. You got little Haiti. You know, little Havana. Like it's a life down there. A lot of people go travel, take vacation in Miami, and then on top of that, if you want to get developed, well, not now, but back then, you want to get developed, make it to the league and be a Hall of Famer. This was the school to go to. So I don't agree with that either. But
so hold on, Canes Raw. Hold on, Canes Raw. Mr. Bruce just responded. He said, this year it should pop as long as he have 10 wins or more. He good by year 5 with the talent we brought in. We should be in the playoffs. If not, he should be on the hot seat. So you're saying that he should be in the playoffs? So we should win the ACC championship too, right, Mr. Bruce? We should win the ACC championship. We're gonna be in the playoffs, right? I'm just asking. Go ahead, Canes, bro.
Time, please. Mark Rick came to the ACC championship, baby. Okay, with no transfer portal, without a damn generational quarterback. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense. You had a generational quarterback with a shitty defense. I'm just saying, but Mark Rick didn't have the transfer portal. He had none of that. Low budget, everything, and still win 10 games. I mean, I don't know.
1K, you like Shannon Dawson 1K? Shannon Dawson, you got. We're gonna see what Shannon Dawson made of this year without Cam. We seen a little bit of Shannon Dawson when he had TVD.
Thank you. And I hate when people start saying Shannon Dawson is this and that, because at the end of the day, that was Cam last year. Yeah, I know Shannon Dawson called plays. That was Cam. The type of quarterback that Shannon Dawson had made the offense look good.
Yep.
Go ahead, Cage.
And Cam did a lot of improvising back there too,
yes.
man. You know that.
Yes.
1K. I got you, Slug Bruce. I got you, brother. We on the same page.
People don't understand when Cam came. Cam was like,
I know LV. He went by LV.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, I know. Hey, look, I'm gonna even put y'all even more game because you remember I called out Trent Van Dam, Van Dyke, whatever his name is. So I'm put y'all on game. You remember how everybody was like, yeah, Lance Gildry doing good that year, James Williams and Cam Kitchen there. You remember that? Y'all remember that?
Yep.
All right, so that's a smoke screen. Just the same shit that we went through with Cam Ward with Shannon Dawson. This year will be exposed.
Say it. Thank you.
Same shit, y'all. Come on, wake up, y'all. Wake up.
No studio, we just feel like, man, we ain't on the gravy train like a lot of y'all, man. Y'all just like the dick ride. That's what we don't do over here, studio. I'm sorry, homeboy.
Let me say it like this. Y'all be watching all these other podcasts that be bumping y'all up and lying to y'all and making y'all think and selling y'all a wolf card and all of that. We keep it 100.
Y'all ain't changing shit over here.
Y'all ain't changing nothing over here. So for those that I seen Decatur Kane call me a hater earlier. I see your boy up there earlier. I see studios talking about this and that. I see Robert Benjamin talking about the call and need to stop back. Man, look, this is what our people do. This is what we do. We keep it a buck. We keep it 100. If you don't like it, this may not be the podcast for you. Your God gave you 2 legs and use them if you don't like it, because we gonna keep it real over here.
Hit it.
Hey, so can I continue to trigger people? Can I continue to trigger people?
Keep triggering. You're doing it.
Oh, another thing is when we recruit these players, right? Why do they sit on the bench on the sideline for 2 years? And then we see on the field that we ain't getting no better than what we got on the field from the transfer players. And then they transfer out again. We don't never have no players that's developed and then break the chart, bro, break the roster because development is horrible. Same thing with the quarterbacks every year. None of them stand apart. Why? Because development is bad.
Development is bad. They won't even agree with that, Canes, bro. They won't even agree with that.
They won't acknowledge that. They will not acknowledge the lack of development. They will not acknowledge Mario is not a good coach. They will not acknowledge that he still has clock management issues. They will not acknowledge that he chokes in big games. And what gets me is they've seen this shit for the last 3 years and they still don't want to believe it. See, y'all should have brought that shit over here.
But they come over here and want to cry. But they come over here and want to cry. Go somewhere else and cry.
Yeah. Go ahead on. I don't know if Diddy. I don't know if y'all done got some of that baby oil from Diddy and then went and hung out with Mario or some shit, but y'all ain't gonna bring that shit over here, goddammit. Y'all got me hot right now, goddammit. I'm hot.
Go somewhere else with it.
So the whole conference alignment, it doesn't even matter because if we don't have a coach and a development system, it don't matter what conference we're gonna get our ass smoked. So it doesn't matter. Until we get this situation acquired where we are running smooth and running how we need to be, it don't matter what conference we're going to. You know, I mean,
look, you can give me Dabo. You can give me Dabo, Slug. I don't even like Dabo Sweet. You give me Dabo Sweet, Slug.
Real quick. No, D. That's a setup. That's a setup what they're doing. See, like when him and Mario Jr. be up here talking about who y'all want, they want y'all to throw certain names out. No, I'm going to tell you the answer. I'm going to give you the answer for everybody that said, who should we get for Mario? Get somebody that knows how to coach football. Do a proper coaching search. Don't just go ahead and hire the first big name on the block. Actually vet your coaching candidates because the last couple of coaching hires, they haven't done that. Mario came straight down here. They ain't talked to nobody else. Manny Diaz was going to Temple, and before he could sign the contract, they brought him back down here. Didn't vet nobody. So get the right person that's going to come in here that has a proven pedigree as far as maybe being a coordinator coming up in the ranks if you want to be defensive minded or if you want to be offensive minded. Bring them up in here and then vet them and see what you get. That's who you get. You don't get somebody.
Tell me what it is, Billy Barrett.
You
gonna get somebody up here. All they did with Mario is
it's you talk,
you
baby.
gonna hire a loafer wearing, coffee drinking, big titty motherfucker that don't know how to coach. Y'all got me hot today.
You stop trying to get the hell off the station if you don't like it, Mr. Benjamin. You get the hell off the station if you don't like it. We can talk about what we want to talk about.
Ain't nobody
get your own station. How about that, Mr. Benjamin?
I tell you what, I got a better one for you. We crying, but you watching. We appreciate you.
You bye. Right, that part right there.
You ain't cut us off. You ain't cut us off, so you must love to cry. Sorry, Canes Rock. Go ahead, man. It got me hot, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Got me sweating up in here.
Hey, I'm just triggered all of her. Yeah, no.
Oh, the haters being here. The haters being here. It's just so funny, man, how they come over here and they can go to their own state. They got other stations that they can go and watch, but they come over here and want to get sensitive, bro. We ain't even the biggest station. We ain't the biggest station. We just got our own little thing going on over here, man. We just keep it real and they don't like it over here. That's all it is.
And let's keep it a buck real quick. Let's keep it a buck. We not worried about exclusively just talking Miami over here like some of these other.
Not over here. We do a whole lot of other things.
We're doing a whole lot of other stuff. This is just for the fun, and this is just for us to talk Canes football and stuff like that. So believe me, if ever we decide we don't want to do this no more, we'll be all right.
Working men, y'all. We're just having fun. It's just content.
Yeah.
Oh, and I gotta tell y'all, right? So I think who I was talking to Chris Canes, I was talking to OG Canes, and I was like, Mario recruiting ain't all that good either. Like the scouting is not that great because like I think they just watch the highlight films. I don't think they really keep consistent full game film on these guys they be recruiting too. Because like if they ain't panning out when you get them, then clearly you wasn't watching enough film on these guys to really see are they consistent playmakers? Are they consistent in what they do? Yep. So like I don't think he's a great recruiter like that no more because the fact is I don't think the scouting is that great. I think they just watch huddle films, you know. I mean, because if they ain't panning out when you get them and you can't develop them, then clearly you ain't doing a hell of a job of scouting. So that's another thing that's a problem with Mario for me at this point. Because why are we always getting transferred if you the one recruiting these so-called 4 and 5 stars or whatever you want to call them, we need to go back to what it used to be. And I hate to say it like this, but we need to go back to what it used to be, where we just got pure talent, no matter what the stars is. We need to go, let's not go for the prototypes. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for the guys that's hungry and they want to get after it. Not the ones that's just the average 6'2", 6'3" DB or something like that. Let's go for the Trajan Bandies or stuff like that. Let's go for the talent. They're gonna be consistent. But he's not going for that. He's going for the huddle guys. He's going for the, highlight guys. Y'all play the college football game, right?
I'm on it.
Yeah. Well, I hate that college.
You don't play it. I'm on it.
Yeah. Okay, so Road to Glory, and this is what really sparked my interest on really thinking about it. Was that when you play Road to Glory, they got a set scenario plays they got for you that you got to make for you to contain your 5-star. So I wonder if Mario's doing the same thing. He looking for specific things, little highlights. Like, are you looking for him to roll out the pocket and throw at the hash? And that was an amazing play. Are you looking for him to throw a 50-yard lob pass? Oh, that's got me sold. Are you looking for 1 or 2, 3 scenarios that make you just be like, oh yeah, that's our guy? But you ain't looking at the full film. Is he consistently playing hard? Is he chasing after the ball? Is he going to compete in pursuit? Is he playing with heart? Is he measuring what Butch Davis used to measure off of? Or are you just measuring the highlight tapes? I'm just wondering. Because you can't never keep none of these players. And you're going to fuck up your pipeline to a lot of these Florida schools by keep on letting these boys come there and you sitting their ass on the bench. And then next thing you know, oh, I'm transferring. You're going to fuck the pipelines up, Mario. Fuck them up. Go ahead.
Thanks, bro, man. We finna get ready to get out of here, man. We appreciate the call, brother. And whenever you want that smoke on Mad, man, I'm always open to give you the business. So whenever you want it, man.
Oh, yeah, we'll run it back.
Yeah, I'm finna get that new one, man, that one when it dropped, man. So I'm gonna be waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it too, man. I'm gonna play you early so you get used to it.
Nah, I ain't gonna play you until I get nice. You already know that.
No, I want to play you when you get used to it.
You ain't gonna get no free wins over here, bro. Nah. I gotta get right first, bro. You gotta give me a little time. See, that's what he be wanting to do, Larry. He be wanting to try to get you before you can practice. I ain't getting no free win, but I dove on him pretty hard.
All I know is when I played him, goddamn it, my batteries wasn't working. So I mean, I got an excuse.
No, let me tell you.
You got your reason there, Larry. You got your reason.
Well, you ain't got to tell me nothing. Hang up on him. He ain't got nothing to say. Let him go. Nice talking to you.
Let's say something. Hey, Larry Frank was calling plays like that. It was like a long progress. I'm telling you. And then after that, I was just like, dog, some plays. Larry Frank. You about to say with Mike Tomlin when he called it in play.
Hey man, get your ass off the phone, man. Hey man, get your ass off the phone, man.
Love you.
It's Utah, baby.
I'm gonna put it back up. Hey, Concrete. No, I ain't going to Notre Dame, Concrete. I'm going to Florida, man. So I'll holler at you, man, when I come down to that game, man. We'll definitely get together, brother. Let me put that back up for Mr. Robert. Robert Benjamin, you want?
I got two. I got him and I got Studio, but I'm gonna get Mr. Robert Benjamin first.
Okay.
Mr. Benjamin. And he says right here, I'm just saying y'all need to stop. Hold up, put it back up.
Oh, hold on, my bad. I hit it by mistake. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
You good.
Give me one second. Go ahead.
I'm just saying y'all need to stop y'all hate for Mario on the team. Mr. Benjamin, we need to go ahead and properly define what hate is. Hate is when you don't want somebody to do well and you want to see them fail. We have already said many times on here, we have the receipts to prove it, that we don't want Mario to fail, because if Mario is successful, so is Miami. We have said that multiple times. Do we like Mario personally? No, we don't like some of his ways, but he is the head coach of the University of Miami, and we love our Hurricanes. And in order for the Hurricanes to be successful, we need whoever's coaching to be successful. So with that being said, we need Mario to do his thing. And if he can do his thing, I'm all for Mario getting extensions and money and all of that stuff, because he will have earned it. However, the product on the field for the last couple of years has shown otherwise. It has proven otherwise. The stats prove otherwise. The record proves otherwise. And if not for Cam Ward, Mario would be a career under 500 coach. We know Mario has issues with his clock management skills. That's not me hating. That's documented and just ocular. You can see it. We also know that Mario has had issues as far as play calling and game day calls, in-game calls and stuff like that. We know Mario's had that issue. Notably, I think about the defense last year against Syracuse. I mean, at the end of the day, Mario is not what people think he is, and y'all letting the recruiting thing goes ahead. You're letting the recruiting thing go above the main objective, which is coaching and development. Mario has failed at development of players. He's failed at the coaching of some of these players. And what happens is the recruiting, as Kane Roy said, as Chris Kane has said in the past, as many of, well, Ellen, Miss V, they don't need to hear it, but it's going to be here, and they ain't going to be able to say I never said it, because, hey, it has to be said. As these other callers have said in the past, okay, I lost my train of thought. D, what was I saying? I can't think.
Well, I'm sorry, bro. I was playing.
Talking about the coaching and stuff like that, coaching and development. My bad, I got lost. But the coaching and development, this has already been proven, and y'all do not want to face it. Y'all get mad at us because we call was proven. We're not making this shit up. We call it was proven. And the track record is the track record. So that's my response to you, Mr. Benjamin. It ain't no hate on Mario. We want to see him succeed. Now, let me get the studio. All right. Studio last year always said how good Miami was going to be. Always this, always that, always came with outlandish takes on this show and other shows that we're not going to name. But Studio, you said the talent in the roster is elite. How in the hell do you know that shit, Studio? You have no proof to know that they are elite. See, that's what happens when you're watching some of these other content creators. They lie to you. They tell you this stuff. Just like the link I sent to Devin. I ain't going to say which show it was, but I sent one to Devin today. I said, Devin, and I said it. I'm going to quote what I said, D. I said, Devin, look at this D-sucking bitch right here. Mario could do no wrong right here, talking about Miami going to make the playoffs. You got to put all of this stuff together. And anybody that played football knows that injuries is a part of the game. How do you know a key player ain't going to get hurt? But y'all quick to say this roster is elite. You don't know that. It's got to play out on the field, and that's the problem that I got with some of y'all.
Six wide receivers are no longer there that all contributed and had over 400 yards apiece. And we just think that that's just going to be automatically filled in. But listen, man, Larry Frank, we're going to get out of here, man.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here because, like I said, I can't be up here arguing all night with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here getting mad at us. Canes Raw, you done triggered them and got them going. And, man, like I said, he done started that shit and got up out of here. Now we got to battle them. But, hey,
and
man.
Boy, if y'all mad now, well, y'all sure going to be mad when y'all start to see some of the new guests that's about to come on, man. The new people that's about to start coming, man. So, like I say, y'all might not like us, but a lot of the players mess with us. I'm sorry.
And just to piggyback off of that, D.
Former players.
Here's my thing. They say we hating, but it's a lot of former players that we've gotten word from that feel the same way we feel. But y'all ain't going to tell them they hate because y'all idolize them. Y'all just get mad at us because we're a couple of average Joes telling you what we see from the oculars because we know ball. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Opinions are opinions, y'all.
Yeah, everybody got one. Larry Frank, going to give you the parting words so we can get out of here tonight, bro.
Thank you to everybody for taking your time to rock with us. D was going to say it earlier, but I'm going to go ahead on and piggyback, man. We got apologies for not being on U-Talk this week. We had a couple of scheduling conflicts and stuff like that. But we'll be back on Monday. We'll be doing part 2 of the show on high value women. And we're going to be making a big announcement for that show. We're going to be making announcements for that show. And we're going to have some other shows coming on because we're going to prove to y'all that life is bigger than Miami. Y'all can complain all year, all through all the wins, too bad. And you're going to show up. Look, you're going to show up and watch us complain. So guess what? Thank you for the view. So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we got a lot of content that's about to come out. We got the Winning at the Game, a live show coming out. That's going to be a great show. Check us for it.
Shout out to Mr. Rob DeLoach Jr. Yes.
Mr. Rob DeLoach Jr. We're going to come out with the pro show. We're going to start doing NFL. So everybody got different NFL teams. If y'all Dolphin fans, guess what? We're going to make y'all mad about that shit too because we're going to tell what we got to tell because we don't bite no tongues or kiss no ass over here. This is what we do. And, hey, we're going to keep it a buck. The recap show will be Sundays. I'll give you that announcement right now. Every Sunday prior to the NFL game kickoffs because we're going to be doing some other stuff. But the recap for the Miami shows are going to be every Sunday. We're looking at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. We'll give you about a 2-hour recap on that. Let y'all chime in. So we're going to do what we do over here at U-Talk. And for those who don't like what we got to say, we still love you. And we appreciate you. It's U-Talk, baby.
Eric
Go ahead, D.
Eric Myrie. Thank you for the dono, brother. Like always, man. I appreciate you, man.
All the
Love
time.
you. You already know what it is, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we appreciate everybody, man. Even the haters, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in tonight, man, on U-Talk, man. You could have been anywhere, but you was here with us. So we appreciate it, man. But like I said, to our regular day one viewers and subscribers, there's some things that's getting ready to happen. I already told you guys. If they mad now, they gonna show up be mad, man. When this first guest get ready to come on, and it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. So we're gonna set the date, let you guys know. And we appreciate everything, man. We appreciate all the support, man. Thank all of you guys. We want everybody to have a great weekend, safe weekend. And Larry Frank, I don't know, next week you're gonna be gone, so we're not gonna do one next week, right?
Next week, my next week is my anniversary. So yeah.
Y'all tell Larry Frank happy anniversary, man, because we're not gonna do one next week. We're gonna skip a week and we'll come back when you get back.
Actually, you're looking at 2 weeks because I'll be gone the following week as well.
Okay. I'll be going out of town that week too.
Yeah. So after tonight, it'll be it until that first Friday in August.
Yes, it'll be. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Because my family reunion is that 8th. Oh yeah. So no, unless you're gonna run it by yourself, because I'm gonna be my family reunion is back at home.
I'll tell you what.
We'll do it earlier. What are you working that Friday? We maybe can do it earlier. Let's play it by ear. Let me see. Let's play it by ear, y'all. We'll let you guys know.
Or if not, if you can't do it, I'll run it. Get AO. We'll get AO. We'll call.
Okay, we'll see how it goes, y'all. We'll see.
We'll put something together. We ain't gonna be going too long.
I'll let y'all know what's going on. Definitely. But like I say, man, you guys have a safe weekend, man. We appreciate everybody, man. Larry Frank and Miss Shaw will be on this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Always on YouTube, TikTok. What's the other one? Facebook. Next month we'll be on everything. All platforms, man. They'll be on Twitter. They will be on Twitch. All of that stuff next month. And everybody's been pointing to happy anniversaries to Larry Frank, man.
Thank you.
And from me to you and Miss Nikki, man. Man, shout out to brother, man. They go Blaze, man. Shout out to Blaze, man. Yeah, but they Blaze, but that dust the car wheels. I ain't seen Brother Jay, so shout out to Brother Jay, man. What's up, Brother Jay Blaze?
Brother Jay, I wish you'd have been here sooner, man. You could have talked everybody down, boy. They wanted to come through the screen and jump on the LFJ, boy.
They'll be all right. They'll be all right, man.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. You guys enjoy your weekend, man. You guys take care of yourself. Like I say, Monday night, Real Talk Monday night. And stay tuned, like I said, y'all, because we're gonna make them even madder, y'all, man, when these new guests start to come on, man. So we love you guys, man. Everybody stay safe, and y'all know how we start off every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't us.
Wait, real quick. My best friend, Duck Downwill. That's my we grew up together. My neighbor, my best friend, he in the house. What up, D?
Shout out to Duck.
Well, shout out to Duck.
Shout out to Duck.
I just saw the comment. What up, bro?
Shout out to Duck. That's what's up, man. That's what it is. Everybody say happy anniversary. How many years, bro?
Hold up. Now, wait. I know I've been married long.
Boy, you know she watching. You better not do that.
Nah, she in New York. She still
watching, though, man. You know she looking.
No, because she ain't put nothing on the screen. 27?
27?
98. Yeah, 27. Be 27 next week. 20. My math, hey, bro. Yeah. Louisiana math and school system ain't all that good. So, it ain't that. I knew how long I was. I couldn't just add it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Let's get back into it, y'all. Here we go, now. Come on, y'all. If you're home, man, we want to see you. Even though we can't see you, throw it up for us, man. Y'all know how we start every show. And y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no us without you, baby. And we are out, man. You guys take care of yourselves, man. We love you, man. And like it is, it never changes over here at Utah. Y'all already know what's up. Frank, tell them what it is. It's Utah, baby.
It's Utah, baby.
It's Utah, baby. Monday night.
Coach
Real
Hayes,
talk.
stupid. Right. Shout out to Coach Hayes, man.
Yeah, Coach
Hey,
Hayes.
what's going on, dog? Yeah, Coach Hayes a fool. Shout out to
Yep.
Coach Hayes. We love you guys, man. Stay safe.
It's Utah, baby.